A very good morning, dear students. Welcome back to our social science class. Dear students, today let us continue chapter 11, the Gupta Empire. Already in previous classes, we were discussing about the Gupta Empire and we have learned about the Chandragupta first, Samudragupta and the Chandragupta second, and also we have learned about the Fahim's account. And now we will discuss, first we will discuss about the religion of the Gupta Empire. And we can see the Gupta period is also regarded as a period of Hindu Renaissance. The Gupta period it is regarded the period of the Hindus, and the people they are worshipping many god and goddesses like the Shiva, Durga and the Ganesha and all. And the Gupta rulers were worshippers of the Lord Vishnu, and they were performing many religious sacrifices for the yajnas like the Aryans and rewarded the Brahmins. So they were worshipping or they are doing many sacrifices for the yajnas and they are worshipping the Lord Vishnu. And also we can see the idol worship became popular and the temples were built to worship these idols. So they are worshipping the idols. The idols means we know they are making the statue of a god and all, and they are worshipping that idols. And this they are making the idols and they are worshipping, and for that they are making the temples and all to worship the idol worship. So this is the mainly they were doing. They are having more devotion to the Lord Vishnu, and also they are worshipping the idol worship. And we can see all form of worship and rituals were carried out in Sanskrit. And now the common man could not follow this language. So they were doing all these rituals and everything in a Sanskrit. And the people, some people, the common people, they are not understanding this. And also, moreover, the sacrifices became costly. The sacrifices, what they are taking place, this all it is coming costly, so the common people they are not able to do, and this gave rise to the bhakti cult. So the people, the common people, they are not able to do the sacrifices what it is having in a costly and all. And this after this they are having, or they started to do the bhakti cult. And what is a bhakti cult? The bhakti cult means a personal devotion to God. They are having personally, they are having more devotion to God more than without the rituals or the sacrifices or the ceremonies and all. The common rituals or the ceremonies are not there, but the people they are having the personal relationship or the personal devotion to God. That is called the bhakti cult. Then also we can see the hymns and the prayers in praise of God became popular. They are doing more hymns and the prayers to praising the God. And however, the rulers were tolerant to other religions, and that is the Buddhism and the Jainism. And the rulers they were having the tolerance to the Buddhism and the Jainism, and also we can see there were debates and the discussion between the scholars of the different religion. They are having the discussion between the different religions, and also that is the about the religion it is saying. Mainly we can see they are worshipping the many gods and gods and goddesses like the Shiva, Durga and the Ganesha. And also we can see the Gupta rulers were worshippers of the Lord Vishnu, and they are having more devotion and they are worshipping the idol worship and all. This is mainly coming to the religion. And next we can discuss about the art and the architecture. The art and the architecture. The architecture it is flourished under the patronage of the Gupta king, and the wall paintings of the Ajanta cave in the central Deccan are considered among the greatest and the most powerful works of the Indian art. So the Ajanta cave, what it is having the art and the paintings and all, it is the more important one, and we can say that is the among the Indian, it is the greatest one, most powerful and the greatest one. It is the Ajanta cave paintings, and they cultivated or they are having more art and the architecture that time. In the Gupta period time, they were realizing about their art and the architecture. Mainly we can see the Ajanta painting, the paintings and all what they are doing is the most dated one in that time. And also we can see the painting in the cave not only represent the various lives of the Buddha, but also are the best source we have of the daily life in India at at the time. So we can see not only it is representing the Buddha's life, this paintings and all, it is not showing the about the Buddha's life, but also we can see it is the daily life of the India at that time. So many paintings and all, but they are having there, this all it is showing that the art and the architecture of that period time it is having. And also we can see the colorfully they are giving the paintings and all, and in your textbook there is one Ajanta caves painting, there is the paintings there. There also we can see that it is made up of the colorful one, and also it is made with the calf white plaster and the pigment, and the portrait a bodhisattva holding a lotus flower. The bodhisattva it is holding the lotus flower. This type of the paintings and all we can see about the Gupta period. And next we can discuss about the literature. What is the literature? The Gupta Empire is considered by many scholars to be the classical age of the Buddhist art and the literature. We can see that it is considered many the scholars for the classical age of their Buddhist art and the literature, and also we can see the Sanskrit was revived during this period, and some of the most beautiful dramas and poetry were written in Sanskrit. So that time they were writing everything it is in the Sanskrit, and some main poems and the dramas and all it is written in the Sanskrit. And the Gupta king encouraged and the patronized poet and the writer. So the Gupta king that time he was encouraging the poets and the writers. And also we can see the Chandragupta II had many great scholars, the artists and the writers in his court, and it is known as the Navaratna or the nine jewels. We can see the Chandragupta II when he was ruling that day, many poets and the dramas and the many writers were there. That it is called the Navaratna or the nine jewels, and among them it is one is the highest one. It is in the Kalidasa. He is also a writer and he is a player, and his work and plays have been translated into most important languages of today, and it is written everything in Sanskrit and it is translated to many languages, and he is considered as one of the greatest writer not only in India but among the in the world. He is the Kalidasa was the greatest writer. And we can see his epics and the poems were the Meghadudam and the Raghuvanshan. And his famous plays we can see that is the Abhijnana Shakuntalam and the Vikramurvahi. And also we can see the Malavika Agnimitra. These are the famous plays. We can see the Kalidasa's the famous plays. And also his language is very beautiful and unlike anything which had been written in Sanskrit before. So mainly it is saying the literature, when the Gupta period time, the Chandragupta II and the Guptas, when they are ruling that time, mainly the Chandragupta II, he is having the many writers, the drama writers and the poets and all, and it is known as the Navaratna. And also mainly we can see or we can study about the Kalidasa's many plays and the writings and the poems and all. It is the main things, and again we can say that he is the Kalidasa was one of the greatest place in the world, not only India, in the world. So that is the literature. It is saying about the literature when the Gupta period that time it is having. And next we can see the contribution of the world and the achievements. What are the contribution it is having in the world, and it's what all the achievements has taken place in that time. We can say the Gupta period, all the science it is made the rapid, and we can see here the main the science of the mathematics and the astronomy, meteorology and the medicine where it is very advanced. We can see the contribution it is having the mathematics, the astronomy and the meteorology and the medicine. These are the main or the it is very advanced. And first we can discuss about the mathematics, and one of the greatest contribution of India to the world of the mathematics is used to zero and the decimal system. That is one of the important mathematical system we are having, and this new system was far advanced and much more scientific than any other system used at that time. And also this system, this mathematical system, it was very advanced one, and this number system was learned by the Arabs from us, and they transformed it to the Western world. So the Arabs, they learned this number system and all from us, and after that they transferred to the Western world, and that is why this system is known as the Indo-Arabian number system. So this number system, it is known as the Indo-Arabian number system. So that is the mathematics. We can see the contribution it has given to us. And next we can see the astronomy. The astronomy also, two well-known mathematicians. They are the we can see the Aryabhatta and the Varahamihira. These two, they were giving more, the astronomers giving their times and all. And the Aryabhatta said that the earth moves around the sun, and at the same time it moves on its own axis. That time the Aryabhatta said that the earth, it is moving around the sun, the same time only it is moving, the earth, it is moving on its axis. And his theory, it is not believed that time. When he was said that time, it is not believed, but however now we know it is the truth. And also he wrote the Aryabhatium, in which he gave the solutions to many mathematical problems. And the Varahamihira was another leading scientist, and he also wrote the Brihad Samhita, and which we can see in the Encyclopedia of Science. And also next we can see the metallurgy. The metallurgy, when we are saying, it was also very advanced, and also this is proven from the iron pillar at the Mehli in Delhi, and it was built in the 4th century AD, and the 7 meters tall, and pillar has not rusted for over the 16th centuries, despite being continuously exposed to sun, rain, wind and the dust. And also the gold coins of the Gupta were also excellently designed, and that is one of the iron pillar, it is in the Delhi. That is the metallurgy. This also we can see in the Gupta period, it was very advanced one. And next we can see the medicine. The Ayurveda, a system of medicine based on the herbs and the plants, was known at that time, and many diseases were cured with this. So in Ayurveda, many they were making the herbs and the plants and all. From there they are getting the medicine, and it is curing all the disease what they are using for the medicine, and it is curing the disease. And also the hospitals were also set up, and the books on medicine were written during this time, and they were started to do the hospitals and the books and all, it is written about the medicines and all in this time only. And the Ayurveda is a major system of the medicine practiced in India these days, and the Charaka and the Sushruta wrote books on the medicine and the surgery respectively. So we can say that in the Gupta period time, the medicine also, it is very advanced, and it is also started in the Gupta period time. So these are the contribution or the achievements we can see in the Gupta period time. That is the mathematics and the astronomy and the metallurgy and medicines. These are the contribution or the achievements we have seen. And next we can see the decline of the empire, how the empire it came to down, the decline or it came down. So we can see the Narasimha Gupta was followed by the Kumaragupta and the Buddhagupta, and the empire disintegrated under the attack of the Toramana or the Kuna king and his successor Mihirabula. The Hunas occupied the several provinces of the empire, and the Hunas, when they are came there, and they are occupying or they are occupying many places of that empire. And also we can see the Gupta empire was disbanded into several small kingdoms like the Malwa, Gujarat and the Taneshwar. They were having the small kingdoms, that is the Malwa, Gujarat and the Taneshwar. So the Hunas, they came, and it is also known from the inscription that the Guptas, although their power was much destroyed. So after coming the Hunas, the Gupta's power, they much it is destroyed, or they are not having the much power, it is came down. And they continued to resist the Hunas and allied with the Hunas from the independent kingdoms to drive away the Hunas from most of the northern India by the 530 AD. And also between the 540 and to 550 AD, the succession of the 6th century, the Guptas is not entirely clear. So, but the last we can see, it is recognized the ruler of the dynasty main line was the Vishnugupta. So, this is the decline of the Gupta Empire. So, otherwise we can say how the Gupta Empire it came down or the decline.